He was one of the first licensed hot air balloon pilots in the country and contributed to Minnesota becoming the hot air balloon capital of the world for a time.
Now Matt Wiederkehr's family is flying high after a special honor for his ballooning pioneer. Maury Glover has his story.
This is a replica of the very first program from April 1972.
It's been days since Donna Wiederkehr got back from the biggest balloon festival in the world.
Here's the early days.
And in some ways, she feels like she's still floating on air.
It was full of great memories. It was pretty emotional and just so much full of joy to just think about all the things he'd accomplished.
Wiederkehr's father, Matt, fell in love with ballooning after watching the world's first hot air balloon race at the St. Paul Winter Carnival back in 1962. He became one of the first 10 hot air balloonists in the country and set 22 world records before becoming one of the original 13 pilots in the first Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta in 1972.
He used to just say you're floating, in harmony with the winds and with Mother Earth and nature, and so he just loved that part of it. At the same time, he loved pushing those boundaries and setting world records and seeing what was possible in the sport.
Wiederkehr died in 2019 at 90 years old, but for the 50th anniversary of that first fiesta, organizers honored the original pilots by recreating the original race earlier this month, including one of Wiederkehr's own hot air balloons flown by his lead pilot, Larry Nicolay, and Wiederkehr's daughter, Denise, who flew with him in the first fiesta. Nicolay and Donna Wiederkehr also flew his balloon in the Grand Ascension, joining 650 other hot air balloons in the skies over New Mexico, while nearly 24 family members from across the country watched the aerial spectacle from the ground below.
Basically, I wouldn't have been in ballooning without Matt or the Wiederkehrs.
Wiederkehr says she felt like her father was with them as they floated and drifted on the wind. And she believes getting others to join the sport he loved is the best way to keep his memory alive.
It just felt so special. And making new memories, even though Dad's not here, to be able to make new memories with Mom and see the impact that he's had on the sport.
In Minneapolis, Maury Glover, Fox 9.
It's a special thing to go to one of those balloon festivals and to meet the pilots. It's a unique fraternity of individuals.
And if you spend any time in the St. Croix River Valley, you'll see sort of the aftermath of his years. There are other balloon companies now, and people go up this time of year especially. You'll see beautiful sights along the St. Croix.
The fall color. Well, talk about